Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the United Star. Manchester United 4, Newcastle United 1. Jay Lings has scored, and Cristiano Ronaldo has scored 2, and Bruno Fernandes with
Shoo!
an absolute belter. Who is our Portuguese Magnifico, Atano?
Portuguese Magnifico is Bruno Fernandes, but the GOAT is Cristiano Ronaldo, and Mr. J Lings has scored. Wonderful performance, 4-1. We could have had that clean sheet, but as you said in the live stream as well, this is like a Sir Alex Ferguson team who don't actually care about conceding a lot because we know that we'll score.
Yeah, and today felt like that a little bit. I'll tell you why. Because Cristiano Ronaldo was absolutely unbelievable, but the atmosphere in the stadium today was just electric. And even on the sort of commentary and microphone, the fans didn't stop singing. And Old Trafford has a reputation sometimes of being like a library, and today it was like a discotheque that had opened after COVID, and and the biggest star was in the house. I mean, it was just phenomenal the way the fans have welcomed Cristiano back. The lift that it has given the team, you could see it, like they were buzzing. And I feel that what a performance, because I agree the first half was not very good, but I think after Newcastle scored, we were just all over them like a rash, and we found that space. We went sort of behind their lines. That goals that we scored, if you look at it, the ball from Luke Shaw for Cristiano, beautiful. The way Ronaldo takes that shot and finishes it, again, terrific. And then also you have to consider and look at uh, what De Gea was able to do. I think his role, I mean, he made a good save from Joe Linton, I think. And but then post that, the way he sort of released Mason Greenwood down that flank, and then the way he held the ball up, plays it to Pogba, and then Bruno just unleashes that whip. What a finish that was. And then Pogba's assist and Martial's dummy for Lingard's goal. So I mean, 6 assists for Paul Pogba in 4 games, 4 goals for Bruno Fernandes in 4 games, 3 goals for Mason Greenwood in 4 games, 2 goals for Cristiano Ronaldo in 1 game. In 1 game, is this how do you feel going into the next run of games where we were playing easy teams? Are you expecting, let's say, about 10-15 goals coming your way in the next sort of 3 to 4 games?
I think, of course, 10, 15 goals in total should be our aim. Because you see, today we saw Cristiano Ronaldo, like, there were instances where, last season where we conceded and the score line was 1-1. And after that, we were clueless. Like, yes, the comeback mentality has been there in United, but, we have lacked a player of Cristiano Ronaldo's capability. We have lacked a player who brings that comeback mentality, who knows how to bring that comeback mentality into the team, who expects others to play well as Cristiano Ronaldo plays. So I think his addition to the team has been fantastic. Yes, I mean, I'll say that point again that we need a CDM, but if you are scoring 4 goals, even though you're conceding one or two, I think at the end of the day, it's fine. Of course, I would want a clean sheet, but let's
Hmm.
just forget about that. He's exquisite. He is exquisite.
But I know it was a great game and we all are buzzing and the end result was good. But is the first half, was it a little worrying yet? Because uh, I don't know. Was it a little worrying for you that we weren't able to break them down, or this is in fact expected in the Premier League that teams like Newcastle, will be so dogged, and eventually you get the 4-1 result. So it takes time to wear them down, and then eventually you get goals, some through brilliance, some through the pressure you put on them, so the mistake. So was this sort of an expected pattern of play for you, or any worrying signs in the first half?
I mean, yes, I expected us to score like a goal or two in the first half, but I think Newcastle was sitting back a lot. Like in the box itself, you could see 6, 7 Newcastle players. So it's always going to be difficult breaking into that. And in today's game, we saw Paul Pogba was not playing like he plays. Like he plays on the left wing. He was in the central midfielder role today, and he was not going forward much. He was doing bits and pieces with the ball in the first half, but you know, I saw Paul Pogba and I thought, okay, Maybe we could have started him as the left winger, maybe, but Jadon Sancho did really well on the left wing. So I think as a whole, our team did well in the first half. We weren't clinical enough, in the final third to score those one or two goals in the first half. But at the end of the day, we did score four goals, and that's what matters. Yes, it was a bit worrying that why haven't we scored? It was so frustrating. You would have seen the chats in the groups as well, our WhatsApp group, that people were frustrating that Newcastle, is this the Southampton game that we might be playing? So, like, I'm happy that we got the win, but yes, we need to be more clinical enough in the final third, and we saw that in the first half today.
I think just to wrap this up, two main concerns for me. I think again, number one has to be the midfield. It's like a Swiss cheese midfield. It will collapse and melt at any point. You don't know what's going to happen. And number two, I was very disappointed with Maguire in the second goal, but in the first goal that they conceded and the second goal of the game. I was very disappointed with Maguire because I don't know. I expect better from him, but it's okay. These things happen. I think overall, I don't think there were any
But do
main
you
pain
think that
points.
Luke Shaw was also positioned badly? Like, I like Luke, I love Luke Shaw, but in that area, he was on the right side, and he should have been on the left side, in my
But
opinion.
I think also it was that break from the corner, and then he takes the corner and then has to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back. And I think Maguire also did well to come back there. But I didn't think he needed to go to ground and slide. If he would have just
yeah. That
stood and
sliding tackle was
maybe,
a bit questionable. Yes, I agree.
yeah, a little bit odd, to be very honest. But we win 4-1. We move on. The next game is made for our two of our new signings, Champions League Varane and, well, the leading goal scorer in the Champions League, most titles as an individual player. I mean, it's going to be
They have
fun.
they
Do
have
check out
nine UCLs in total, I think.
9 UCLs in total. Yes, yes. So do check out our preview for that game. We might do a watch along. We will let you all know beforehand. And of course, we'll be back for the review. So do stay tuned. Exclusive footage for the West Ham and Aston Villa game as well. So do stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, and see you later.